Hi everyone, welcome to Teed Up, or should it be welcome back to Teed Up because it's been a while. Just a quick one really before we start. Reasoning for that quite simply is tech issues and life issues. So there were a number of Teed Up episodes, I want to say 4 or 5 that were filmed, many of them regarding Top Shot, and essentially due to either Zoom issues, tech issues, a Zoom crash in one case where a really good episode was lost. There was episodes of Teed Up that just didn't happen due to that. Also, yeah, I work, and it got to a point where I had to focus on work until the start of the summer. I did consider doing a draft video, but I just thought I would let things play out and wait for something big on Top Shot. So what we're going to have really here today is we're going to have a Top Shot 3-pack rip. I might talk a little bit about the leaderboard, show where I'm at with that, where I'm thinking of going for when the lock happens. And every now and then I'll add a little bit of commentary on a particular team or a player, depending on what I pull in the packs. Obviously, since I was last did this show, there was the Orlando Magic had the first pick in the draft and selected Paolo Banchero, which I'm absolutely delighted with. For me, it was a two-person draft where there was two players who I wanted. So I either wanted Paolo Banchero or Chet. My preference at the time, and still I've got a lot of time for Chet Holmgren, who I think the unicorn side of Chet is something that really fascinates me, and it's something I'm going to watch. But at the same point in time, I was never going to be disappointed with Banchero, who I saw as NBA ready. And I think his addition and then what we've seen since, hopefully it's the right pick. I think it will be, and I think OKC will be very happy with Chet as well. So the way it's going to work, really, there's no clear format. It's based on what I pull in the packs. So I'm going to do a quick screen share right now and see where we're at. I did some trade tickets, so I had 3 packs. So we're going to see what we get. Ideally, there'll be some type of season 1 pull here. Things, the teams where I have a lot of, where I'm hoping to hit leaderboards, shall we say, they would be welcome. So I'll tell you a little bit about them in a moment. So sound off. We've got 3 here. Is there any clue as to what's in them? The odds are that I'm going to just open season 3 moments. I'm not expecting anything other than that. So we've got a common. It's a season 3. It's Lou Dort. So if Johnny was on the show, he'd be loving that because Dort's one of his favourites. And it's a nice dunk by Dort. Dort's a good player. I think OKC might surprise a few people this year, and I think them and the Magic might be on similar levels in their respective conferences. So I think OKC might push for a play-in unless they're deciding to do some type of tanking job, which I would hope they're not. So Lou Dort, OKC, as you know, I think they've had a pretty good draft getting Chet in particular. So we've got a common, we've got a Bulls. It's half-decent serial number. It's Javonte Green. The Bulls are one of those teams where I am possibly targeting that I might go for the leaderboard for Chicago because I have got some interesting, shall we say, Top Shot moments which I've pulled in packs before. The Bulls are going to be an interesting one. No offense to the Bulls because I've got a lot of time for them due to the Jordan era. But for me, I hope they miss the playoffs this year because the Magic own that draft pick, and I would like to have a chance at another lottery pick this year. And we've got a common. It's another season 3. It's a Seth Curry Philadelphia 76ers moment. The Sixers should, by what they've got in their arsenal, be pushing for a home court in the playoffs. Joel Embiid, I think, is another player who could be the MVP this season. And obviously, it's Seth Curry, who's now with the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets, big news today. It looks like the team's sticking together. Kevin Durant looks as though he's going to stay. So the Nets also, after a really disappointing season and an off-season of turmoil, will be hoping to get Durant. We'll be hoping to get Kyrie, and we'll be hoping to get Ben Simmons back on the court next season. So 3 packs. First pack, not great. What I expected. Can't complain. We will go from there. So let's hope for some better luck in pack 2. So these are the locker packs that were based on trade tickets. I'm all about the leaderboards. Have a little bit of a move along here. Is there anything popping up that would suggest otherwise? I think it's probably season 3 moments, but we'll see. I've got a common here. It is season 3. It's John Collins. Atlanta Hawks obviously been making moves as a Magic fan. It was nice to see that in the recent Pro-Am that it looked as though Murray and Banchero might have patched up a little bit. The Hawks look as though they're making moves, and they were one of the teams who were meant to be trying to make a play to get KD. I expect them to be better this season. Their backcourt looks as though it will be complementary on paper. So let's see what we've got for this one. It's a common moment again. It's Josh Okogie, Minnesota Timberwolves, one of the big movers in this offseason, the T-Wolves, quite simply because they pulled that outrageous trade for Rudy Gobert. It's very much a win-now situation for the Wolves, who've been a team who's almost seemed as though in recent seasons it's been eye to the future, eye to the future. They've pulled the trigger. They've given up a huge amount of picks to get Rudy Gobert, so they're now going to have Gobert, Cat, Edwards and Russell on the court at the same time. So that's interesting. But is that enough to get the T-Wolves where they want to be? Have they thrown all in now, and is it too much for Gobert? We'll see. It's certainly pumped the rest of the market. And we've got a Bogdan Bogdanovic, another Atlanta Hawks moment. It's another Series 3. You know, as I've said, I expect the Hawks to be pushing for the playoffs there. He's doing it on the Wizards. The Wizards will be an interesting team to watch this year. They've obviously gone all in on Bradley Beal. I think it depends on how Kristaps Porzingis is for them, to be honest. There's one situation where you could see the Wizards making the playoffs, and there's another one where you could see them completely bottoming out. I don't know which way that's going to go, but having been a Magic fan with Jonathan Isaac and injury issues, I'm not someone who really likes to think too much about placing all my hopes on perennially injured players doing the business, so to speak. So we'll start the other end this time, maybe get a little bit of different look. It's a common. It's Josh Richardson. It's the Dallas Mavericks. But however, it is a Series 2 moment, so it's got a little bit more value. I haven't been really collecting on the Mavs leaderboard, so to speak, so it's not going to have a huge impact for me. But yeah, Josh Richardson, now in Boston, I believe. So it pretty much says I'm going to have season 3 the rest of this. Yeah. Bradley Beal, who I've just spoken about. It's the Wizards and the Hawks. Nice moment, you know, healthy Beal, clear all-star. So Last Chance Saloon, got a common, Bojan Bogdanovic, Series 3, and it's the Jazz against the Magic. We win this game. But yeah, the Jazz have blown it all up, really, and it seems to be that they're trying to shop Donovan Mitchell right now, and it's what can they get? And it looks as though the New York Knicks are the team who seem to be the ones who are biting on the trade, but the market's already seemingly being dictated by what the Jazz did with the Rudy Gobert trade. So that's interesting. So that's where we are. View my progress. You can see there, I've got 3 packs opened. I managed to get a Series 2 moment there, notable pull. So where am I with Top Shot? Well, it's quite simple. The leaderboards has been introduced by Top Shot. And if I can just pull these up right now, if we have a look, see where we're at. Share my screen again. My leaderboard status is as follows. So I'm in the top, I've just fallen out the top 300 for the Magic. I will get back in there, by the way, because I've got season 1, which I'm just about complete, and that's going to give me a big boost. So the Magic, I should be comfortable with. Obviously, you can see there, also the Cleveland Cavaliers are a team I'm going to try to push into the top 750 for. The reason, quite simply, is I think I can pull together Series 2, and I think that can give me the boost needed. And then when you look further down, I've got the Bucks, which I think it's going to be hard to crack the top 750. However, the Bulls, I've got more chance of doing that. So I might make a run at Chicago as a team where I look at can I squeeze in there. So my top 3 really are the Magic, the Cavs, and the Bulls. I actually have as well quite a lot of Miami Heat moments, which I haven't locked yet, so it's not showing up on here. So that the Heat could be a team where I think, do I make a late run and go for some Miami moments? But if you look at my Magic right now. I'm I'm nowhere near the top. I'm nowhere near the top. I've dealt with iRacer before. Look, really nice guy actually. So I really want to see him top the leaderboard. Um, absolutely, you know, you can see here there's a lot of people got a lot of invested in Top Shot in the Magic community. So I don't think I'm going to crack the top 10, but I do think I'm going to get a nice little boost when I lock my season 1 moments up there and yeah, have a complete set. So that's where we're at. Magic fan, delighted to have Banchero. Early predictions, I think still the West will go through Golden State as it stands now. I can certainly understand why there's love for the LA Clippers. I think the New Orleans Pelicans will be a sleeper team out in the West. In the East, bit of a funny one, really. Do the Nets, does it shake things back up? I think it depends who the Nets sign as their vets. Still need big man presence as far as I'm concerned. Dwight Howard is still available. I think the Bucks and the Celtics will be looking at as the top 2 teams in the East. The Bucks, obviously, because Chris Middleton wasn't fit for the playoff run. I think that's huge. And the Celtics, really, for what they did from January onwards in the league, was phenomenal. So I think they are the top 2 teams to go with. So that's where we're at. It's just a quick video. Say we're back on. I'm going to try and do videos when I can. I'm not scheduling them in because I'm trying to get other business sorted out at this end as well. But when I find there's something notable to react to, absolutely, I'll hit it up. I'm hoping there's more Top Shot to discuss. And I'm hoping for a big season for the Magic this year. By big season, that doesn't mean win the NBA title. It means having a push at the play-in tournament. So one step at a time, but hopefully everybody's well. Drop a subscription. If you've got any thoughts on Top Shot or who you think will be making noise or who might be a letdown this season, please comment in the comment section below and I'll be having a read through them when I can. So thanks for your time and speak soon.